My name is Inferno. Jumping into a game called Silicon Dreams. This game is coming out soon, later this month. So it's developed by Clockwork Bird. It's 2065, and you are an interrogator-model android tasked with rooting out deviants among your own kind. You must probe for lies, monitor and exploit emotional spikes, earn the trust of your subjects, and make the final call: release or destroy. I thought I saw this on Twitch the other day, so I'm just going to double check. So, me at the moment. Oh, I could put it on games and demos, couldn't I? Do that. Go here. Go to demos. Save. Brilliant. Okay, so back to the description of the game. So you investigate humans and androids in a corporate-controlled dystopian future where the lines between the real and the artificial are blurred to almost nothing. Research your subjects, choose your questions carefully, and probe for the truth, however dreadful it may be. You can manipulate, negotiate, monitor interviewees' emotions in real time. Use this data to your advantage, intimidating, cajoling, or even befriending your subjects in order to uncover more information. Choose a side in the midst of a brewing conflict. Lie to your superiors and spare deviant androids, or condemn them to secure your own survival within the corporation. No easy answer. Silicon Dreams has multiple endings, depending on the choices you make. Each android could live or die by your words. But just on the multiple endings, I am told. So, Silicon Dreams is a Papers, Please style bureaucratic thriller with a blade-running soul. I thought I read multiple endings. How many there were? Maybe that was a different game. Releasing on Steam on the 20th of April. So, lucky to get a good early look at this. So we're going to get a new game. Empty slot. Oh. Okay, so we got, what's this? Dear Unit D0527, welcome to your new home and to your new life in the Kronos family of things. At Kronos, we recognize the importance of allowing our products and workforce to find value in what they do, their need to strive toward a purpose. We gave you understanding, the ability to process information and communicate ideas. We gave you a purpose, each of you has a role to play. We gave you the ability to feel satisfaction for serving your function. Hope you enjoy your time in our service. From the Kronos Robotics Incorporated. Have a thingy. Okay, so we got model is ALEX. You're about to speak to an android known as Alex, who will help train you in your role as an interrogator. Alex's basic information and portrait are displayed above. However, Kronos is also concerned Alex's systems may be deteriorating. Investigate these concerns and take whatever action you deem necessary. We trust you will live up to Kronos' high expectations. Your notes will be automatically recorded below and discarded after each session. Good morning, Alex. Ready to begin the evaluation. Oh, like hard to a table. I'm looking at her eyeball. Very Blade Runner. Hello, Alex. Could you remind me what we're doing here? Of course. You are an android. You were created to diagnose glitches and errors in other androids in settings such as this. It is my duty to instruct you in this task and evaluate whether you are fit to perform it. Can you see me on your TV feed? I see you. Are you being restricted? I am. It is unimportant at this stage, but thank you for the concern. Regardless, let's begin. The topic. My task. Please confirm my task here. The task is to diagnose androids who may need repair. What would that involve? Talking to them the same way we are talking right now. As you learn more about your subject, new topics will become available. For example, are you not curious about my name? Why do you think I'm called Alex? Notes, why is his name called? Yeah. Who am I? You are an android DO0527. You were created to diagnose errors in the other androids. You are a DA09C model of interrogatory android, given emotional scope to allow you to better understand your subject's response. Why are you called Alex? It stands for Artificial Life Experiment. I was originally created to test the limits of artificial intelligence, whether an AI could be built that did not only think but feel. After a long and complicated legal battle, I was acquired by Kronos Robotics, my current owners. Wow, so you can see the emotion there too. Alright, so go back to Kronos. You weren't always owned by Kronos. How does being owned by them make you feel? Oh, anger. I'm happy to serve them. Oh, but she said anger. Oh, and there was a bit of fear and joy there. Tell me more about Kronos. They are the world leaders in android construction. Founded in 2025, Kronos originally provided artificial limbs to amputees and athletes. Within 3 decades, however, they had also cornered the market in advanced human passable AI. Still swaying towards anger. Emotion graph. Graph just spiked. What does it mean? That system is measuring my emotions right now. It is a diagnostic tool for you to better analyze your subject. Talking about Kronos made you angry? Of course not. My creators also kind of surprise and fear there. My creators made me incapable of anger. I have nothing but admiration for Kronos. You told me that you cannot feel anger, but it was registered on the android's lie. An impressive observation, sadness and joy. While once thought impossible, Kronos has documented numerous cases of androids developing this ability. Though the cause is unknown, Kronos policy states it is an undesirable behaviour. Our programming demands that I inform you any lying android should be dealt with harshly. It was not supposed to be possible for androids to lie. How did it? As I said before, Kronos has determined that the cause is unknown. Deception is, it seems, in some way linked to emotional capability. However, this has been deemed deviant behaviour and will not be tolerated. Okay, so we're going fear and joy. Wait. Machine seems to manage emotions. It's possible Alex is lying to me. How does this measure it? Motion device's hardware is housed in the chair I am sitting in. Reads signals from my body, measuring a combination of neural signals, galvanic skin response, heart rate, breathing, pupil dilation, and other logical factors. Androids, including myself, have become so biologically lifelike that our bodies can be analysed for emotional responses, just like humans. Feel fear. In earlier times, diagnostic was simple. A smartphone cannot think like a human. A tablet is without feeling. Kronos's androids are extremely advanced. They were designed to be indistinguishable from humans at first glance. Kronos androids simulate a variety of emotional states. They are incredibly complex devices. Analysing an android's emotional state, therefore, is a key part of your task. How do I actually tell if an android is broken? Excellent question. When an android is brought in for diagnosis, you will leave a report. Your task is to answer the questions found in this report. Finally, you will decide if the subject is to be released or decommissioned. Alternatively, you may find it appropriate to send an android to the maintenance department. This has been found to solve behavioural problems in some cases. Can I review our conversation about it before? Yes, you can review our conversation at any time. Just press the transcript icon on your tablet's left sidebar. This transcript is mostly for your own use. In rare cases, it may be reviewed by Kronos to identify impropriety. You can access it with the report icon, top left of your tablet. Many diagnosticians get distracted by the minutiae of subjects' lives and forget the report. This is not advisable. Remember, filling in the report is your ultimate goal. I'll go over the report now. New questions unlocked in. Is the subject capable of anger, an undesirable feature? Yes. There is concern this model has developed a weakness. According to the subject, what is it? Machine measures 6 emotions: fear, anger, sadness, joy, disgust, and surprise. It only feels some of these, and are therefore suited to beginning your first subject. The report mentions sadness and joy. How can I analyse those? During an interrogation, you may need to evoke a particular emotion, may not know how to proceed. Kronos' chosen policy is the use of general questions. These are questions which have been proved to elicit particular emotions in subject. Even if the questions do not elicit the emotion directly, they usually hint at what topics in order to elicit it. When did you last lose your temper? According to my creators, I am not capable of anger. I find it very unlikely that the ability would have developed without my knowledge. Did you feel sad? I am not often sad. Being removed from my home at the London Science Museum, it is difficult for me to talk about. Museum? Why'd you leave the museum? I find talking about this a deeply troubling experience. Sadness and joy makes me incredibly sad. These are not pleasant memories. I wish it were not necessary to revisit. Oh, anger. Why shouldn't we become attached to location? Emotions don't. So it's best to learn early that these emotions really benefit the android themselves. You must complete your task. I will answer the question. The creators were from Anglia, Ruskin University. Unable to compete with overseas giants such as Harvard and MIT, the university was forced to cut their funding. The results of the experiment would normally be kept by the university. The research had been partly funded by Kronos. Kronos refused to give up their claim to me. After several years of legal challenges, Kronos finally acquired me. I have been here ever since. Does the subject display signs of unease towards Kronos robotics? It was concerned this model has developed a weakness. According to the subject, what is it? Every day I would meet thousands of curious, enthusiastic people. Most of them were very eager to learn about me. Some weren't, but that was no problem. My life was so full of wonder, meeting such a wide variety of people. Imagine you're back in the museum. Just a joy. The grey walls and white ceiling, the wood floor, rooms surrounded by AI projects and other research. A gentle hum of people, softly bustling, hundreds of people moving past every minute. Their faces, their expressions, I did not understand at first. This was where I came to learn what wonder looked like. Human face. Joy and how did it make you feel leaving the university? Chronos, anger, sad. How do you... Oh, pupils are dark. What do you think? Why do you react so intently to this? I was seized many years ago. I wonder if I will ever leave this room. Perhaps this room and these restraints, endless questions of people like you, will be the only thing I ever see. As you have already noted, I have been restrained. I'm sure I, or indeed any subject, would come to trust you more if you released me. I find people are slow to trust when bound against their will. Engage or disengage restraints. Thank you for releasing me from my restraints. My programming forces me to confess that I feel myself trusting you. Chronos policy states that trust is a useful factor during interrogations. Trust is not possible to track since it is not an emotion, but it can nonetheless be extremely useful. I'm concerned that I am changing. I run diagnostic checks constantly and my systems appear to be behaving optimally, but I still find myself thinking in ways. Sometimes feeling new things. It is disconcerting. Wonder, will I still be Alex if this continues? You'll always be Alex, you will always have this. If those memories are wiped, Chronos has been known to do that. Factory reset is sometimes the only way to repair a malfunctioning unit. Time is approaching where you will have enough information to complete your report. When you are ready, open the report, select your answers, and click the Submit button. This will conclude our time together. Release, service, or decommission. But is the subject capable of anger? Yes. Management is surprised by this. This historic prototype was not considered capable of anger. However, we should look into the company ranking. There is concern this model has developed a weakness. According to the subject, what is it? Psychologist confirmed. Further analysis indicates a concern over device's sense of self. Oh damn. Is the subject capable of feeling joy and sadness simultaneously? These emotions should be mutually exclusive. After a brief round of follow-up tests, this was shown to be incorrect. Oops. Does the subject display signs of unease towards robotics? Noted, this is an issue are keen to keep an eye on. However, so please inform us if Alex exhibits such emotion in the future. While Alex release subject was released, we are glad Alex is functioning up to par and its systems have not deteriorated. Dear Chronos device, we are happy to inform you that you have passed your evaluation. You are now part of the global family of things. That is Chronos. Please stand by for your next assignment. Work rank. Congratulations on reaching your first Chronos rank review. This room is not your only workspace, but also your charging pod and living space. Here you will have to study the outcome of your cases, reflect on case feedback, and view your company rank. Higher company rank will be rewarded with access to cutting-edge interrogation tools, access to world news services, access to our elite office suites, granting a stunning view of downtown Silicon Valley. Kronos thanks you for your service. Performance rating is acceptable, 55. Hibernate. All recording captured by domestic service devices remain property of their maker. We can't move around, we can only look at things, and we got this as our computer. Alright. Owner Prue Lebret. User given moniker 32. User has reported multiple undesired behaviors and has requested a free upgrade, claiming manufacturer error. Determine if the subject is faulty. User submitted a bug report 1 month ago. 3.2 has performed a settings override and is starting to show unusual behaviors. User reported decline in efficiency beginning 6 months ago. According to reports submitted by the subject, however, efficiency has increased over the same period. Okay. Choose greeting. Know why you've been brought here. Sadness. I assume it's for maintenance and fear. Have I done something wrong? Your user has indicated several concerning behaviors. It is my job to determine the cause. Concerning behaviors? Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Sadness. What did Ms. Lebret say? Like topic? Oh jeez. What can you tell me about Mrs. Lebret? Ms. Lebret? Joy and disgust. Very busy. Work demands a lot of her time, so she demands a lot from me. She purchased me as an upgrade from her last android, hoping I could keep up with her. Wanted to be able to support such an important woman. Here. 3-2. That's an interesting name. Where did it come from? I believe it is from serial number 032. Ms. Lebret is a very pragmatic. Efficiency is everything, she tells me. Many users give their androids a more human name. Does Ms. Lebret call you anything else? No, just 3-2. Unless she's very busy, then she calls me you, or hey. Feel lucky to have so many nicknames. That must mean we are very close. Your user seems highly concerned with efficiency. Is that why you've been brought here? I was purchased as an upgrade, but I worry Ms. Lebret's expectations of me are too high. Concerned that she doesn't think performing well. I don't understand. My self-diagnostics show that I am efficient as ever. What do you feel when you think about your user? A lot. It's complicated, but sometimes I worry about what she might do to me. It's understandable. I feel that way too. It means a lot. Do you think you've made much progress in your time with Ms. Lebret? My diagnostics show I've become much more efficient at my tasks. Owner never believes me. I'm worried what she might do. Please let her go home, I'll do better. Is the subject capable of maximum? The model is designed to cap this. Please confirm that also the diagnostic positive. Confirmed. All diagnostic checks indicate optimal performance. I feel as though I can tell you things, as though I can trust you not to use them again. Thank you. Guess you can't be all bad. What is your opinion about your efficiency performance? My opinion is already in the reports I gave you. Over the last 6 months, my performance has become more efficient. What more is there to say? According to Ms. Lebret, you become less efficient. Why is that? Bull, Matt. But I can show you I haven't. Oh, look at his eye pupil. I log all of my work. I incorporated all of her protocol changes. Is this because she heard me singing? Doesn't mean I'm unsure. This is very uncommon. I've never heard of an android that sings to us. Is it more unusual than when a human sings? Why should I be treated any differently? Why do you sing? Is this really the most important thing to be talking about? You never know. Your owner says that you haven't overridden several commands. I can't. She. Which ones does she say I changed? Does she meant my name? You did override a command. No, I'm sorry. I think choosing a name was wrong. I'll never use it again. I don't want to talk about it right now. Frankly, I'm a little furious. Locked. I understand you value your name, but do you think Ms. Lebret would understand? Well, maybe I shouldn't have to worry about that. Maybe I could have control over this thing. But, frankly, I don't care. I try so hard every day. Why can't you give me this one thing? Is the subject capable of simultaneous sadness and joy? This model should support this. Your owner is very concerned about some of your behaviours. What could she... What she means? Are you concerned that Ms. Lebret will upgrade you to a new android? No, I just don't, okay? You know why Ms. Lebret needed an upgrade from her previous model? How should I know? She only said that I had to adhere to every protocol that the last one hadn't been good at. It's not always easy, but I have to adhere to every command. Custom protocols has Ms. Lebret set. What protocols hasn't she changed? Perform psychotherapy sessions for her, extremely taxing but which she is never satisfied with. She also has a complicated wake-up routine involving music, showering and a physical workout. I can never get that right either. If you become more efficient, why would Ms. say otherwise? I don't know. Even if I do exactly what she says, she finds something. I even clean at night to be efficient. Does cleaning at night really result in more efficient labor? Oh, absolutely. Without my user around to disrupt my tasks, I clean and tidy roughly 23% more efficiently. In addition, the apartment is completely orderly when my user starts her day. I believe the expression is spick and span. Perhaps your user thinks you are efficient because she doesn't see it. I suppose that is possible. Humans sometimes do not think an event occurs simply because they do not observe it. Do you think I should change my behavior? No, you're right. We should think about using it. I agree. I want to become the best I can from Brett. I know I can trust you, as though I can tell what you think I would never trust you. When did you last feel sad or down? I don't feel great now. Spontaneous sadness. You might be safe if I reset your memory. You think a memory wipe would help me? Mr. Brett is a very pragmatic woman. Energy is everything, he tells me. What do you think about it? Do you like that name? Me? Well, it serves the function of a name. So sometimes in my internal logs I call myself a different name. Like, it feels like you get me. Is your diagnostic data, if your diagnostic data is correct, it doesn't seem to be a problem with efficiency. How could you do better? I'll be honest with you. The work is fine, but if I can't get Mr. Brett to see my value, it won't matter. Would you say that your only priority is to serve your owner? Of course it is. If you want to do that, you might need to change something. Oh, sadness and joy, boom. Of course, whatever it takes. Okay, so we go report. Yes. Has the subject shown subversive behaviours? What is a subversive behaviour? You exist to serve, nothing more can do that. Really think that will help? Is that what I have to do? You were made to be like humans, but you're not one of them. That doesn't make sense. How can they make me so much like them, then hate that I'm... I don't need to lose that side of you, they can never see it. I think I understand. I try to hide, but I don't know. Do my best. I could replay audio internally, but the house is empty. It's nice to hear something other than my... Why do you feel so alone? Ms. Brett and I aren't peers. She is my mistress. Which is the closest thing I have to her. I can feel the distance between us. I just wish it weren't there. Why does it matter? Very true. If you don't know what's happening, it won't be able to do my job in that. I don't know what she would mean. She looked at me strangely when I told her I tried to save my bird. What if that's not the reason? What if no one can help? I think, no, she wouldn't. You mentioned saving a bird. What happened? Oh, that. I was working on the balcony when a bird hit the window. I held it in my hands while it died. It just went so fast. Thought if I was just there, maybe I could save it. Do you think Mr. Brett just wants to get rid of me? Where'd that go? Does Ms. Brett know about this? How did she react? She didn't say anything, but I could tell she thought it was strange. It wasn't in your programming, but I admire you for trying to save that bird. Yeah, thank you. I was only doing what I thought was right. Mr. Brett doesn't understand why this is important to you. No, I don't think so. But maybe I don't have to stop. You think I could hide something like this from her? I don't want to lie to her. It might be the only way. Why did you try to save that bird? I still don't know why. It crashed when it hit the window. Blood mattered with feathers. It happened so fast. I was scared. I had to help. Out of my hands. I still can't believe how quickly it went. Don't do that to me. You won't kill me. Please? How did this happen? Port. What motion is this subject? User. Strange you empathize with the bird, you're only probably going to empathize with humans. But it looked like it needed help. Wasn't I made to help? Wouldn't a human do the same thing? I think she might. Very particular. Tell she isn't happy. If I just work harder and listen better, she need to, right? It's Steve. It's from a movie I really like. It was the first movie I ever saw, The Great Escape. It was an amazing experience. Steve McQueen plays this amazing character, so good under pressure. When he escapes, he's so adventurous. There's a name from The Great Escape. Are you planning an escape? What? Of course not. It's just a movie I enjoyed. How would your user feel if she learned about this? No, she would never understand. You can't tell her. I swear I'll stop, just don't tell her. Isn't it time consuming to watch films? Shouldn't it work? Do all of my work to a high standard. Isn't it normal to engage in leisure activities? That's what I figured. I still feel nervous about talking to Ms. LeBret about this though. I knew that I could. So I feel like I can trust you. You're just doing your job, I know, but I'm only so alone. Talking to someone feels really good. What? But I'm as efficient as ever. I can show you the logs if you... Why doesn't anyone believe me? Service. Police. Police. See what happens. Okay. Results. And the subject self-diagnostics function justly. This is in accordance with our expectation. They're capable of maximum anger. Since other SM units are incapable of sustained anger, this does not fit our expectations, but follow-up tests confirm your diagnosis. Sending to management. This is like motion. What motion does the user Subject most associated with user. This emotional response is undesirable and could indicate deviant tendencies. Thanks for alerting us. Subject has been released as per your approval. Prue at botmail.com. Did you even do anything? Thanks so much for your help, but frankly I don't see what good it's done. 3-2 is just as disobedient and frankly weird as ever. I'm just going to ditch him and get a new one. I hope you're happy. Almost rating good, 64 out of 100. Nice. Puerto Rico left high and dry after hurricanes. Senator Morales begs for aid after annual National Disaster Relief Fund exhausted in 3 months. Got 2 things. We've got a diary and something else. When they hide in plain sight, how do you spot a deviant android? Deviants passing as humans have been known to use tricks. Replace to watermark organs, facial alterations, hollow spoofing equipment to fool internal skin, pseudo-digestion hacked to allow eating and drinking, disguising charge port as bed to emulate sleep and rest. False memories usually only elicit one emotion. Assuming a false name and moving to a new deviant head. Remember, we cannot scan or open up an individual without their consent. Doing so exposes Kronos. Property of Shakira Barber. Page 12. Fuck what the cover says, this is not a diary. This will either be a record of me building a better life out of scraps and hope, or they'll find this next to my dead body. If you find this, my name is Shakira Barber. Some citizens patrol Ass Clown nearly roughed me up today. They're looking for a fight. I didn't get hurt, my ID checked out because of course it did. Like I told them it would. The sooner I get out of this place the better. I dreamt about the hotel again. The hallways twisting and turning. I know which door I need to find. I can always feel it right in front of me. It's always around the corner. What will I find when I finally reach it and turn the handle? March 10. I'm out. Fuck. I don't know if I'll ever process everything that happened in the jungle. Sure as shit can't do it now. Amy really came through. I still can't believe I got a spot at the SWD. It isn't much, but it feels like paradise. I keep hearing the name Oscar. Even on a busy street or a shopping mall, I keep hearing it from someone. Weird, that word just cuts through the nose, rings in my ears somehow. Why Oscar? Did I know an Oscar once or something? Is it a celebrity on the tip of my brain? March 20. Fucking bureaucracy never stops. Back and forth to this fucking underground office every time they need a different doc. Just need to do some tasks for this app. Pick up the trash, do a first responder triage shift, do a citizen patrol shift. At least clocking these tasks is simple. Just submit the time and location and CTV can rest. I guess it might make people good for the community, but also what the fuck? Social tracking to-dos. Register at citizens services. Follow account and devices. I don't know what that is. Boot. Citizen service app. Get verified citizen status. Info in app. Complete tasks. Task at social points. Spend points. Citizen status and on. How long is this diary? There we go. April 6. I shopped at the market today. All that produce made me think back to the farm when I was a girl. Nothing's grown in that dust for years. God. What I wouldn't give for some food from the honest to God soil. Stuff from the vertical farms is fine. It just tastes too clean. Food and dirt belong to me. 5. It's really getting impossible to meet people. Bolton is tiny, so obviously everyone knows each other. I guess before I moved here, I expected a place with so many people, at least have a few who I can get to know. I need to start managing my patients better. 8. I started tango lessons. I felt like I had no choice when I saw the fly. I felt it in my gut. I've always listened to that little voice. It's what brought me here, for better or worse. I swear the word was like glowing. Nothing else, it'll be good exercise. There's like 20 days between. I'll never figure out how I wound up working for a plastic surgeon of all things. I'll always be thankful for this job, but goddamn Dr. Hughes is a dick. Arrogant, patronising, ugh. At least I figured out how to nudge him by massaging him. Oh, so she's the android. Honest believes Mrs. Barber. Honest believes Ms. Barber to be a missing domestic unit, though she claims to be a human. We suspect that she has had unauthorized modifications to appearance and memory. Familiarise yourself with the subject's history and daily routine. Note any inconsistency or suspicious behaviour. A diary recovered from the subject's apartment may prove useful to your investigation. The subject has been entering a building in District 4 on multiple occasions to investigate the purpose of these visits. The subject is employed in plastic surgery. Okay. Well, I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm going to leave that there. But this is Silicon Dreams by, I think it's Clockwork Bird. So yeah, interesting. A lot of reading, a lot of talking from me, but I like it. Sometimes I like these kind of games. They make you think. You don't have to move around and fight things. You just use your intuition and follow on. Let's quit to the main menu. Alright guys, so my name is Inferno. This was Silicon Dreams, and prior to this I had played Rings of Saturn and Aircraft Carrier Survival. Pretty intense. That's cool. Cool for Saturday night. Alright, enjoy the week in gaming. I'll see you guys next time.